can hear me and can see me well, yes in the comment box. If you can see me, and type yes on the comment box. Yes, thank you. Right, cool. So before I go into more details, I would like to see who's watching and what location you're from. Maybe you can just pop in below and come over and say hi later. And you're watching a replay, please drop a hashtag replay. Thank you very much as well. And really appreciate it greatly if you can just help me to share this live with other people as well. Just hit the share button, okay? And as Valentine's Day is next week, so is of course today I'll be sharing about love, L-O-V-E, love, right? So how many of you would like to have more harmonious relationship with everybody you interact with in your life? Okay, it's going to make our life so much easier, whether it be at work, at home, when we have a harmonious relationship with others, isn't it? Cool. So what do you envision when you think of Valentine's Day? I mean, for some people, Valentine's Day can be a very harsh memory, especially those who are single. You know, you're going to see couples holding hands, walking down the street, having a romantic dinner at expensive and healthy price. Yeah, and then after that, stores will be stocked with heart-shaped boxes, chocolates, stuffed animal, roses, everything and anything gonna remind you of Valentine's Day. Okay, and even like online shop. Yeah, the online shop is going to be everything about love, you know, Valentine's Day special things like that. Yeah, and a special note to my hubby, Paul Francis Smith. All right, I wouldn't mind receiving roses from you, so remember to send it next week. Okay. So Valentine's Day is not only about celebrating romantic love, but also family and friendship, admiration, and most importantly, it has to include the relationship with ourselves, with you and yourself, your relationship with yourself. Okay. We are, I mean, it's been so many years that we celebrate Valentine's Day for others, for the loved one. But I think for once, we have to really think about celebrating relationship with ourselves. It could be a day for ourselves as well. Right. Okay. So if we have not met before, my name is Nikki, or maybe you're new to Success Resources channel. I'm the international marketing manager for Success Resources, and I have worked with world-class speakers like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Sir Richard Branson, President Donald Trump, and many others great speakers like Robin Sharma, Grant Cardone. All right. We've been organizing events all around the world for the last 15. I've been working in the company for the last 15 years. So so it has been fun. It's a very interesting journey, especially during the COVID period. Things has changed, and with the recent changes in AI technology, things change again. And I think it's very vital for all of us to upgrade and keep growing all the time, to be in front. Well, you're not in front, but at least, right? We are up to trend with what is in the market at this moment, and not be left behind. All right, back to today's topic. So you have to have more loving relationship in your life. Okay, a quote by Tony Robbins, right? He said that the quality of life is the quality of your relationship. If you agree, I completely agree to that, because all of us at work, at home, we rely and depend on a lot of people around us, the relationship we build. Okay? So learning how to fall in love with yourself is also very essential to your happiness and also to your success. Okay, and also the way you interact with the world as well. And that is because of the law of attraction, LOA. All right, is meaning it's like what you put out in the world and you get back tenfold. When you fall in love with yourself, you want to get that love out into the world and improving the quality of your life and as well as others. Now, I tend to I'm a very get shit done person, all right? And I tend to get things done and then bulldoze a lot of people along the way, causing a lot of upset in the past. So I have learned that, oh, that's because I'm grown up, my background and my belief and my value system, that I think a lot of things. The moment when I realized it and I start practicing a lot more self-love, things start to shift and things start to change. So when you love yourself, right, you receive more love in return. And When you exude confidence and joy, you attract other people, right, with the zest, with the same zest of living. And this will improve the quality of your relationship, which also improve your life. So the cycle is clear, right? It's all starts with falling in love with yourself. You have to, in order to love others, you have to love yourself first. Yeah. So what does self-love comes from? Where does it come from? And how can you build it? Or maybe it's like, what are the best way to love yourself? So today I'm going to share with you 15 tips that you can try. I don't have to try everything in one go. Pick up a couple of them and practice on yourself. So let me go to the first one. Number one, be kind to yourself. Uh, it seems simple, but it can be one of the hardest act of self-love to master. We grow up in a society that always tell us how to look, how to live, how you feel. Even wondering how to fall in love with yourself. The first step is to give yourself permission to be a human. Okay, you don't have to be a super mom, a fitness model, or billionaire to be worthy of love. Yeah. So be yourself. Be kind to yourself. I mean, don't we tend to punish ourselves when we make a small mistake, thinking the whole world is going to crumble. All right, life is not that difficult. All right, we can be stressful at times, but let's just be kind to ourselves. That I think just keep practicing that, and it will be easy. And then after that, the more you be kind, you get used to it, the better you'll be. Okay. Number two, change yourself. All right, belief have the power to create and the power to destroy. Okay, right? Tony always says that. Okay, you always believe in belief itself, and the way you talk to yourself affects your mood and your behavior, and the negative inner thoughts become a self-fulfilling prophecy. All right, it's okay to hold yourself to a high standard and to feel negative emotion occasionally. But that's in the cycle of negativity. When you catch yourself right, fall into a negative self-talk, okay, and you always have to make yourself conscious, a conscious effort to change your language, okay, and change to something positive. I have the tendency of saying that, oh, maybe I mean I tend to do that. Why did I do such a thing? Okay, what a stupid idiot I am. So the moment you realize it, you catch it, acknowledge it, change to something empowering. Say, hey, I'm doing the best I can at this moment. Yeah. Or probably every day and every day I'm getting better and better and better. You make it and build a habit bit by bit every day. The third one is adjust your physical state. You know what? Your posture, your breathing, your movement, do power move. Yeah. It's the key to your emotional state. If you don't feel confident, adjust your body. Okay, I mean, if you go to Tony Robbins event like the Unleash the Power Within, he will go through the exercise where you feel bad, not confident, and how you when you are very empowered, inspired, how you feel. So it's one of the simplest way you can change, right? Is actually changing your physical state by straightening your spine, turn your shoulder back, raise your head high, smile, even smile. Get into a power pose. This is one thing I like. I call it the Superman pose. So whenever you feel agitated or upset or unhappy, do the Superman, put your hand in the back and then just stand up straight. Breathe deep. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Then this all this action and posture will signal to your brain that you're proud and you're confident and you feel that way. It's easy to fall in love with yourself as well. Try it out. Give it a shot. Stand up now. Stand up now and do a pose. Do a Superman pose or Superwoman pose. Number 4. All right. It's I love this because I think meditation is one way not only to change your breathing, also to change your physical state, but also change your entire mindset. All right. So you can also try incantation, like what I said before. Every day and everywhere, I'm getting better and better and better. All right, and it can also create some visualization inside you, and then you have the thing about incantation and visualization. You have to do it with a lot of belief and feeling. Yeah. For example, you can use worthy of love. Say with a smile, say with confidence that I'm worthy of love. Every day and everywhere, I'm getting better and better. Right? So getting the confident posture can go a long way on manifesting love in your life. And visualizing your goal is another form of meditation that you can use to reprogram your brain into a state. Okay, the fifth one. All right, always surround yourself with supportive people. It's true that your most important relationship with yourself, but that doesn't mean that allowing negativity into your life. Okay, always try to surround yourself with people who cares about you, who think the best of you. I mean, people who are naysayers, who are always so negative. Whatever suggestion you give, they will say no. Whatever suggestion they think is the plan. There's nothing good. Nothing seems to be good that is happening in your life. Okay, so always create a healthy relationship that bring positivity into your life, and let go of any relationship that are unsupportive and non-caring. Okay, you won't just fall in love with yourself. You'll find that your whole life will improve. All right, if you find that there are a lot of people who every day just complain, blame, justify, give you the government is bad, the weather is gloomy, nothing seems to go right in their life. My suggestion: cut them off in your life. Even if it will be your family, but there'll be a time you need to have a conversation and say, hey, you know, you really need to look at it. All right, by helping to change them. Okay, not change them, but helping to see a perspective, a different perspective in life. But you yourself living in a positive mindset, okay, and a positive belief, and they will also help to influence, inspire others to live in love and in positive energy as well. Number 6, okay, don't lose yourself in a relationship. Okay, we all heard that we need love. We need to love ourselves before we can truly love ourselves. Okay, when you don't love yourself first, you tend to get lost in relationships. Right? This is the quality of your partner wants you to have instead of staying true to yourself. Maybe you find yourself unable to set boundaries or become very needy and always want to be around your partners to please them. All right, this may work at first trying to please them, but ultimately you end up driving most partners away. All right, part of knowing how to love yourself in a relationship is being able to identify and communicate your needs and having confidence to fly solo once in a while. It will only make your relationship better. Yeah. Number 7, adopt an abundance mindset. When you practice gratitude and adopt an abundant mindset in everything you do, that will naturally bubble over into falling in love with yourself. Try to find good in every situation. Stop reading too much into negative. If you have a bad day, you might think, I'll never find love. Okay, neutralize that thought by thinking about all the love you already have from friends and family, and all the you have had been on, and then you can only grow stronger from there. Number 8, get off the grid. Time to relax, recharge, reconnect with your core being. If your brain is always on, okay, and you're living in a heightened and unsustainable state, okay, so self-reflection can affirm our sense of ourselves and help us learn from our mistakes. Okay, like Richard Branson has his best idea when he disconnects from his smartphone for days at a time. Business people like Tony Schwartz credit disconnecting with this rediscovering a deeper part of himself. All right, there are research that's showing that relaxation can really clear your mind, give your brain a break, can help you to increase your productivity, your creativity, and also help you to recharge and reconnect to who you really are. Number 9 is practicing self-care. Self-care and self-love are actually not the same thing, but they do go hand in hand. Okay, when you love yourself, you treat yourself kindly, both emotionally and physically. You don't want a person you love to live in a very stressed state of mind, okay, and avoid doing things they love. Okay, so why would you allow yourself to do these things? So establish habit of self-care, eating healthy, doing exercises, train your brain to think positively. So one of the best ways to love yourself is to live a life you love, and also to surround yourself with love. Okay, learn how to love yourself in a relationship so that you can create healthy, long-lasting partnership, and know that you deserve happiness. Number 10 is have fun. I love having fun. Strength and negativity are enemy of self-love. Okay, so they can cause you to feel burnout and alone, and they wouldn't leave any room in your life for learning how to love yourself. That's why it's so important to take some time to create joyful habits and to do things that you love. Put on your favorite music, dance around the kitchen, play game with your kids or grandkids or husband or hubby or partners. Immerse yourself in a good book. Go for hike. Go to nature. Okay, give yourself a chance to get out of your own head, and then you might find that you'll fall in love with 11. Do something you're good at. Okay, so remember, you're talented and you're amazing. Okay, let's repeat that again. I am talented and I am amazing. Okay, let's say the affirmation again. I am talented and I am amazing. Okay, do you play maybe a musical instrument, or maybe you're good at writing, or maybe you're good at planting flowers? Okay, all right, do something you're good at and reinforce your confidence and show that how to fall, and then you can show how you can fall in love with yourself by appreciating your own skills. Yeah, if you can share them with others, that's even better. Okay, you notice others enjoy your talent too, so your social circle will provide encouragement that will build your confidence even more. 12, number 12. Okay, remember to push yourself. Okay, all right. If we can only do things that we are good at, remember we can never grow, right? Okay, so always it's crucial to get out of your comfort zone and push yourself beyond your comfort boundary. Let's take this, or maybe learn a new program, take on a public speaking or class, or maybe join a single group. And the moment you start seeing that you're stronger and more resilient and more capable than you thought possible, you start building new skill and bring positivity in the other areas in your life, like your career and relationship. And that's how you really fall in love with yourself. Like, for example, I'm doing now I have 45 challenge. So I'm going to the gym now 4 days in a row. Okay. So after that, I can feel myself getting stronger. So when I become more resilient, more capable, and I'm have more confidence with myself. And also I start falling more in love with myself because I'm taking effort in taking care of myself, all right, for looking after my nutrition. Yeah. Okay, number 13, take credits. Okay. Now, many of us are naturally modest, all right? We are humble. Okay. We are often team oriented, team orientated, and after that we underplay our own accomplishment in the name of keeping harmony. But taking credit can be good to your self-esteem. So if it and that one can help you to fall in love with yourself as well. So even now, if let's say your neighbor compliment or your colleague compliment about your skill, let's say piano playing, or your friends notice about your new Zoom speaking ability, right? This is not play. Accept the compliment with love. All right, give them a sincere appreciation and take it to heart because you deserve praise. Number 14, find your purpose. Okay, finding your purpose is the ultimate way to learn how to fall in love with yourself. Purpose gives us a reason to get up in the morning and make us a part of something larger than ourselves. It fulfills several of our 6 human needs, all right, including significant growth and contribution. But purpose really reaches out and knock on your door, all right? So to find a purpose, you need to be honest with yourself. What are you most excited about in your life? What brings you joy? And then once you discover the meaning in your life, you start seeing the bigger picture and start criticizing the smaller things. Okay, I think it's finding your purpose is one of the not the one of the easiest, but then after that is really you have to dig deep into yourself to find that self-discovery, yeah, your interest, what you really love. Okay, how can you serve the world? What difference can you make? What contribution can you do? And what value can you add to help people to make the world a better place to live in? Okay, number 15 is giving back. All right, the secret of living is giving. Giving back is the ultimate purpose in life. Okay, and it's also the secret of falling in love with yourself. When you have to find the purpose, you will live confidently and stop looking for external affirmation. You know that you have intrinsic worth, and you know that you have, and because you have the gifts to give to the world. Okay? And when you truly believe that you are here for a reason, loving yourself comes naturally. Find your purpose, light a fire for self-love within yourself, and others will be attracted to that flame. Okay, so I've shared the 15 tips on how you can fall in love with yourself. Take one or two, try it out in your life. Okay, if you liked it, you can continue with it. If not, you can always continue to swap it with another one. Keep trying out, keep experimenting. And this is what is life about, isn't it? So probably you say, all right, Nikki, I would like to learn more about falling in love myself. So you can join Tony Robbins. He's the #1 life and business strategist at the legendary Unleash the Power Within event. All right, to learn the top ways to start loving yourself. Okay, so Unleash the Power Within, which we always like to call it UPW, is actually a live 3.5 days event with Tony. He designed to help you to break through your limitation and your comfort zone, and to realize the power, the forces you have inside you to create the life you want. Whether your goal are to improve your health, finding love, finding relationship, finding financial freedom, or change your relationship. Okay, this event will teach you the technique that you need. All right, that will empower you to overcome any current or any future life that will come your way. Okay, now I'm going to share with you a very short video. Okay, Prem, can you get ready and show that video?
The coward dies 1,000 deaths. The courageous man or woman only once. Anybody can be in a good state when things are going your way. But if you can stay in a beautiful state when things don't go your way, then you're going to have a beautiful life.
Looking ahead, had an old crisp memory.
Every time I go for more, I crumble.
Humans are very disempowering creatures if we don't catch our thoughts, if we don't catch our patterns, and if we don't catch our habits.
On the outside, it looked like I had it made. But on the inside, I was slowly dying.
What if problems are the greatest gifts of your life? What if they were the very things sitting there to get you to step to the next level where you're going to experience more of who you truly are? The story of our life is not the story we lived. The greatest story of life is the comeback. Life challenges us when we stop growing. Life gives us a challenge to make us grow. The challenge is here now.
Like I've been allowed to be myself for the first time in a very long time.
It's absolutely life-changing.
There is a humanity that occurs at an event like this that you just can't get by yourself.
It's been transformational.
Tell me, what's your most destructive or limiting belief?
I cannot be everything that I want to be because I am a girl.
What's the truth?
I can do anything.
You want to change your life? You want to get out of suffering? Trade your expectations for appreciation, and your whole life will change in that moment. Because the minute you start to appreciate, suffering ends. Tonight, we have a fire walk. And getting yourself, when you're scared, to snap out of it and storm through that is a perfect metaphor for the fire of your life. Now, let me show you how to walk on fire. Make your move. Make your move. Stay yeah. Stay yeah. What if your worst day was actually your best day? What if the most painful day in your life could be converted into your best day? It can. But you have to change your focus. You have to find an empowering meaning, and you got to make a decision to take a different kind of action. What if you raised your standard for playfulness, for energy, for vitality? What if instead of just walking through life, you danced through it, you laughed through it, you celebrated through it? This is a new beginning for your life. This is taking your standard to a new level. This is embodying it at a whole new level. It's all happening for us, my friend, not to us. This is you unleashed.
So Unleash the Power Within is going to happen in the UK. All right, Tony Robbins is going to speak live at the UK in UK. Okay, let me just share this screen again. All right, it's happening on the 20th to the 23rd of July 2023. All right, at this moment we are running a Valentine's Day special. Okay, you can get 2 tickets at the 25% offer. Yeah. Okay, so do visit the website and check it out and check out the offer. So take this opportunity, enjoy the Valentine's Day gift, buy a gift for your loved one, all right, and buy a gift for yourself as well, and that both of you can enjoy. Yeah. Okay, so let me just briefly go through what you're going to get over the 4 days. So on day 1, you're going to create your first breakthrough, and this is where the infamous fireworking event is going to take place, right? So you'll be turning your fear into power. Okay, you learn exactly how to overcome manipulation by the end of the day. Okay, of course, at the end of the day of the session itself, there's going to be the firework. Okay, and then after that, on day 2, you will learn to leverage the power of momentum, and you will master the ultimate success formula. All right, and a model of closing the gap in all areas of your life. Okay, on day 3, you're going to create lasting transformation. You will learn to destroy old beliefs. Okay, you're going to go through a very deep process with Tony. All right, that the old belief that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, you're going to replace them and with a new one that will support you. If you have not studied anything regarding values or belief, and you realize that these are the fundamental, the foundations you're going to build your life, and it's very critical to pin them out, your negative belief, and how you can change it and transform them. Okay, and therefore you will learn to embrace your new future. All right, you will get practical tools, where you implement everything you have learned, set out a plan. All right, and then create the life that you want. Okay, so become a fire walker. Okay, all right, so you'll be really working on hot coal. It's really exciting, and the energy and the feel and the atmospheres over there. So some of you may have also attended the virtual event in the past. Yeah, so I personally have done both. Okay, I've done both the virtual version, and as well I've done the live version couple of times for both of them. So the difference between them, okay, just give me a second. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Some technical issue. So the difference between the live and the virtual, right? Of course, the virtual one, it was breaking, whereas the live one is the firewalking. And I would say it's the network and it's the environment and it's the atmosphere over there, which you can't get in a virtual context. Yeah, the live event, you're going to have thousands and thousands of people, everyone cheering you on, everyone with similar mindset. All of them are there trying to improve their life, become a better version of themselves. They're looking for solutions, and they're looking for possibilities, and they're looking for a change. They're looking for something that they can unleash their own potential. Yeah, and it's when you do the virtual one, you're all your own, or probably with your friends and your colleagues, but in a exhibition hall, okay, where thousands and thousands of people all with a amount of energy. It's very difficult to describe that kind of energy when to you, unless you have done it in the past. Maybe you have done it in the past. Do share with me. Okay, cool. So all right, so I just hope that you can prepare your life to be changed forever at Tony Robbins event. All right, you can head over to sr-event.com/live-with-Nikki to book your tickets. Okay. Right. So I hope that you have learned something from today's session. Do share this video with people you love, okay, with your community. Right. And I would like to thank you all for joining me today. And if you found this useful, I'll go live as much as I could. Just maybe you can share with me what would you like to learn, and I can research and contact me. I'll make sure I'll do my very best Okay. And then do remember to turn on the notification. Okay. And next time when I go live, you know that I'll be on. All right. So thank you very much again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Fran, done.